All right. Habarigani Riches. We are in the house. Get a little closer. How are y'all doing? I have my monitor over here. And this is where I can see if any of y'all are up yet. A lot of you are not, and that's cool. But I want to make sure I got my chat on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, I just noticed YouTube, you can share screens. Wow. I thought I had to be on StreamYard. There we go. Make sure I'm live. Wait a minute. Let me look at my phone. This thing is circling around. Make sure I'm on live. View channel. Check. Check. Yeah, I'm on live. Whew, how y'all doing today? Baby. Get my notes, honey. Yeah. There's so much stuff going on. You think I got this off the top of my head? No. It's so much stuff going on. Everything I do is rooted in love and light. Yes, baby, it could help. It could help somebody. I shampooed my hair yesterday. Hey, perfect. I shampooed my hair last night. Let me tell you something. I have said this so many times. Young people think adults have it all together. We don't. We ain't all perfect. Let me tell you the crazy stuff I did. Thank you so much, Perfect Nails. Yesterday, I was feeling myself. So I said, it was about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I said, you know what? I'm going to sit right here and take my time to do my skincare because I do a routine at night too. But usually I'm in the bathroom and then I put my serums on sitting on the side of my bed. So yesterday I was feeling so good. Y'all think we got it, we just perfect. We not. So I sat right here and I said, "Ooh, I cleanse." I went on, put my serum on. Same thing y'all see me do every morning, right? Face was juicy. Okay. My face was juicy. Okay. Then I went and sat in my bed. And I was in my bed for about 30 minutes. And I said, you know what? I need to shampoo my hair. I said, yeah, I got my hair done about May 6th. Then I went out of town to see the grandchildren. And I just came back last week and I haven't shampooed my hair. I said, yeah, girl, you need to shampoo your hair. Me talking to myself, answering everything. Okay? Clear. Talking to myself and answering. Clearly. Face still juicy. And then go get in the shower. Did you hear me? My face was juicy with all the serums and the moisturizers. And then I get in the shower. I felt like a damn fool in there shampooing my hair and just feeling all the shampoo coming down my face where I had just did all my skincare. And it was at that very moment I was reminded that food, use a food. It was at that moment I was reminded to myself, girl, y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all just be doing. I did all that and had to go back and do it all again. So, no perfect. We don't have it all together. We don't know what we doing most of the time. It's just that sometimes we hit a lick, just like y'all. Sometimes we hit a lick and we right. I got up one day, I don't even know what day it was, got cleaned up to pick up something like my wallet. I stood up to go get my wallet, went to the room where the wallet was, and I said, now what did I come in here for? I know I came in here for something, but what was it? I had to take 10 steps back to where I was at before to remember why I took 10 steps forward to go into the other room. And then I remembered I was supposed to get my wallet. Probably because I was trying to pay for something sitting right here at the computer and I didn't have a card. That's what it was. That's what it was. And I was supposed to go all the way to the room and get my wallet so I could have a card. So today while we getting ready, this is what we doing. I just got this yesterday. I did not know. Y'all ain't tell me the cover looks so cute. I've been seeing people talk about this Makeup Forever palette, and nobody ever shows you the cover. Baby, look at this cover. And this is the medium to deep. This the outside. Baby, this the inside. Now I've seen the inside, but who knew the outside looked like that? Y'all ain't showing everything. Y'all need to stop. This right here is what would make me purchase is the outside. Because if this is in my travel pack, which if I can use this, I'm gonna put it in my travel pack. I don't know. I don't use my travel pack, but maybe about 4 times a year. So maybe that's a waste. I don't know, but maybe I'll put, some of these pro concealers in my travel pack. But this, when it's in my travel kit, when I grab it, I know I got my whole face right here. My whole face. Even you can use one of these for lipsticks and put some gloss on. You could use one of these for lipsticks. But we're featuring these today. And I'm pulling out these. I've had these for a little while and have not used them. So I'm pulling these out. These are lipsticks from MAC. Because this is supposed to be in my travel case. And it's just that when I get ready to travel, to me, it seems kind of big. So I end up just putting a lip gloss and a pencil. So I don't know, but these are perfect. If you travel, I think more than 4 or more times a year, as long as you know you're going to use this because you don't want it to dry up, this is perfect for travel. But we're going to try it today. We're going to try it today. Y'all, let's go. Woo, it is so much going on. And there's a couple of things I want to share, but I don't want my channel to get messed up. So let me see if I can find it. Because I was looking. I was looking at I was looking at Gucci Mane, a clip. I really wasn't looking at him. Okay. I was looking at a clip of him on stage. Y'all don't even know what he was singing. Like the bass be so loud, like it's not back in the days like Earth, Wind, and Fire music, where you could hear a guitar and you could hear a drum and you could hear a violin. It ain't them days no more. It's just boom, 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 and then extra sounds and stuff bouncing off of one another. You don't get like the best sound. And I was looking at a video, and this girl had on It looked like a swimsuit bottom made out of jeans. And she was dancing around. And I don't know what he was singing. But I said, I didn't know she was part of his show. Y'all might have already seen the clip. But I said, wait a minute now. She gets down like that at the show. It's like, or maybe she don't want him to have real dancers or something, but it looked like she was the dancer and he built the body, honey. So he said, let me show y'all what I'm working with. That's what it was given. It was given. He was showing every it was given she was showing every orifice she ever had on that stage. Now, is his music not hitting like that no more? Where 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 he got to bring his wife out to get everybody hyped up, and she can't be like a normal concert where she got to be halfway naked. That's what I wanted to know. Let me check my messages. Because baby, I just came across something in Arkansas that's got me like, what? And I was sitting in the bed like, wait a minute, I need to change my whole activity for what's going on in Arkansas. Mm, mm, mm. Child, let's get to the first thing. I ain't got time to be looking for Gucci Man. I'll have that pulled up tomorrow because this thing is buffering. But let's get to I guess somebody else's video just taking a long time. But let's get to yes, she had on a swimsuit made out of jean material, and it was a two-piece swimsuit. And she was very forget girl. Don't give up with a mother. Then she go down with the backseat of a Hummer. Then she all that. I hope he do sing that song. I done got the wrong person mixed up. But let's get to. I'm just gonna pull it up on Google. Y'all remember years ago there was a lady named Susan Smith. Think about it now. Years ago, there was a lady named Susan Smith. And now this is just what I can remember. I could be wrong, so don't y'all, this is all allegedly. But no, she was convicted. Susan Smith drove her and her kids off of a bridge. And the kids did not survive. The children did not survive. But at the last minute, she changed her mind. And she jumped out the car. Years ago. Years ago. I'm thinking, I want to say early 90s. Yeah. She was sentenced to life. She was sentenced to life in prison in 1995. Baby, it is 2024. This lady trying to get out. Not only did she eliminate two children, I don't know what their ages were at the time, but I know one of them was like an infant. Yeah. 3-year-old and 14-month-old. Yes. 3-year-old and 14-month-old. That's her. Susan Smith in South Carolina. Y'all, Let me tell you why they said she did it. Of course, you know it was because she was dealing with somebody else. She was married, she was dating somebody else. But this is the kicker. Not only did she changed her mind at the last minute, eliminating her children. And this is how white supremacy is. You won't believe this. She told the police a black man did it. If you're young, you don't know this. In the middle of the night, she told the police a black man did it. Kidnapped her children. She don't know where they at. And baby, when the story came out, I said, she lying. As a joke, I said, ain't no black man stealing nobody's children. That was a joke. I mean, but it was an inside joke, but it's true. Let me just think. Has it ever happened? Well, it probably have. It probably have happened. I just hadn't heard about it. But normally, ain't no black man stealing no children. Icing on the cake, she accused a black man of doing it. So in America, all of us were scared. So you wasn't around, but in America, all of us were scared. Any and every black man and black woman, we were scared. The case gained international attention because of Smith's false claim that a black man had kidnapped her sons during a carjacking. Her defense attorneys called expert witnesses to testify that she had mental health issues that impaired her judgment when she committed the crimes. She was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole. Get this, after 30 years. She got rid of two people and blamed a whole race of people. And she got sentenced life in prison with the possibility of parole after 30 years. Not life plus 30. She got rid of two people. Two people. So she got essentially 15 years in prison for each, yes, elimination of a child. So two people under the age of 5 with the possibility of parole. According to South Carolina's Department of Correction, she will be eligible for parole in November, actually 11/4/24. November the 4th, 2024. She is actually currently incarcerated near Greenwood, South Carolina. So then it goes on Wikipedia, it goes on to tell you about, her background, her life story, and all this and that. But I could not believe how, here you go. We're going to listen to the TikTok lady because she went down the line.
Should a woman who was convicted of killing her kids 30 years ago be given another chance at freedom? Now, y'all, in 1994, the world was left captivated after hearing about the case of Susan Smith. Susan Smith was married to a man by the name of David Smith, and they had 2 kids together, 3-year-old Michael and 14-month-old Alex. But from the beginning, their marriage was very rocky. Now, Susan suffered from some depression from things that happened in her childhood. And after having her 2 kids, she ended up having an affair with a man by the name of Tom. Now, Tom was very well known. He was a bachelor, but one thing about Tom is he did not want kids. And he did not want the responsibility of being a stepfather to some kids. Now, y'all, let's fast forward to October 25th of 1994. So Susan was found crying on somebody's doorstep that lived not far from John D. Lake. So, y'all, she was very distraught. And when police arrived, she told them that, look, I was carjacked. A black man came and robbed me, took my car, and my kids are still in the car. So for the next 9 days, Susan and David, they were on the news and they were pleading for the return of their sons. But authorities started to notice some holes in Susan's story. Not only that, Susan took multiple polygraph tests, which came back inconclusive. And some of her friends say that while she was acting like she was distraught, she kept asking if Tom was coming to see her. Now, why would you be worried about a man that you're having an affair with if both of your kids are missing? Now, after authorities kept saying that something didn't make sense, eventually Susan went ahead and told authorities, I am the one responsible for my son's disappearance. Now, on that night of October 25th, 1994, she's saying she was depressed, she was feeling alone, and she was upset that her potential relationship with the new man she was talking to, Tom, might not work because she had kids. Now, she's saying she drove down to that lake and she had the intentions on driving into the lake with herself and the kids inside. But at the last moment, she decided to get out of the car while her kids were still strapped inside, and she watched this car roll into the lake. So basically, you guys, she wanted to be with another man so bad to the point where she killed both of her kids.
And will be charged with 2 counts of murder in connection with the deaths of her children.
Ooh, yeah, she did it.
And Alexander, 14 months.
So in 1995, Susan was convicted and she was sentenced in this double murder. But the reason why this case is making headlines once again 30 years later is because now she's up for parole. But y'all, since this woman has been in jail, she has not done anything to better herself. She does not have any educational credits. She's tried to unalive herself on multiple occasions. She's even been accused in sleeping with guards that are at the prison. And y'all, some messages were leaked between her and his pen pal, where I'm guessing he had kids. And Susan told this man that she thought that once she got out, it would be good for her to be around other kids. And she thinks that she would be a great stepmom. Now, y'all, the reason why this case is so heartbreaking is because her kids don't get a second chance at life. This is a woman that will be a repeat offender. You killed your kids strongly off the fact that you wanted to be with a man. And since you've been in prison for 30 years, the only thing that is coming out is how you have illegal affairs with prison guards. And you're telling these pen pals how you're ready to be in love again and ready to be a stepmom as if you did not off your own kids because of a man. I think Susan is extremely selfish. From the facts that I gathered, she did go through a lot in her childhood. I know her dad ended up unaliving himself, and there were some things that went on with her stepfather. But to take the lives of your innocent kids just because you wanted to be with a man who didn't want kids is insane. Now, you guys, comment below and let me know.
Y'all heard it. She haven't done. This is the epitome of privilege that we talk about all the time. This lady not only eliminated her 2 children, blamed a whole race of people, went to prison, and over the past 30 years have not done anything to better her situation. She have not went to school. She have not taken a program. She have not done no counseling. She have not done anything to change her whole situation. And she want to know, can she get out? No accountability, right, at all. And she want to know, can she get out? You're right. This was back in 1995. So this was a long time ago. Yes, she could have given the children to her husband, but people be knowing, if I give it to, I'm gonna have to pay him money. You know what I'm saying? Because she could have left him at the fire station. She could have left him anywhere besides running off a bridge. and they were below the age of 5. One of them was months. So you had a child 14 months ago and you wanted to end their life 14 months ago. 14 months after you had them. But then on top of all of those two egregious acts, over the past 30 years, you had 30 years to think about this. And you did not take one class, do anything, take one education, make up one counseling group. She didn't do anything in 30 years, but she'd been on the phone talking to other men with pen pals, sleeping with some of the COs and things like that. And she asking, can she get at? Okay, South Carolina. South Carolina, we watching. We watching y'all in South Carolina. This is crazy. Blamed a whole race of people. Okay, let me try this palette right here. I was wondering, should I just go on and put a face of makeup on, but I think I'm going to try to do the concealer face today. I'm going to put a little of this shimmer on, and then I'm going to put a bunch of colors on and see how we can get it going. But you see how she's still living like, she still got the attitude like it's 1960, where you can get away with anything if you a certain color, and it don't matter what you do. She killed some people, unalived some people, Lord have mercy. Who is texting my phone? And asking can she get out, but she haven't done no rehab. You know, even people who shoplift, you got to show some type of remorse, do some type of rehab. You got to show the state, the government, the prison that you trying to do better. She ain't doing nothing to show she trying to do better. Give me my phone back. I wanted to comment on her video because I thought she broke the case down real good. Her name is Susan Smith. So y'all know I am thinking about her, and I've been still doing my research as I'm going through, you know, the process. Oh, I'm on this now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a concealer face. I'm using the darkest color right here. And the box actually has the color numbers on it. I put that on my TikTok. It gives you all the colors. I guess in case you like, you can go just buy them individually. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna try to just do a concealer face today. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I can get products on my right side really good. But when it comes to this side, I don't feel like I can see it that good. There we go. Blend it out a little bit. Because, honey, I'll be coming up in here playing with makeup, and then I go outside looking like a whole clown. Yes, honey, looking like a whole clown. I told my daughter saw this yesterday, and she was like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah. I said, I can't wait to try it out. I said, because you know how all the time I do my makeup, when I get in the car, I'm always looking in the mirror and asking you, do I got on too much? What is it? Is it that when we get more mature, we can't see the color? I don't know what it is. But I always get in the car and I'm like, oh, I know what it is. The sun gives you a better lighting than what you have sometime at home. Yes, Perfect Nail said one time I thought I was eating and I was not. And let me tell you what I do for that. In my car, I keep a makeup sponge. I keep a makeup sponge in my car, and I keep some lipstick. So hopefully, if the makeup ain't looking right, I can sponge it out a little bit more when I get in my car. But yeah, girl, I have went somewhere, been out all day with my daughter, and then she didn't tell me till I got home I had on too much. That's the worst. That's the that's the worst because it seemed like sometimes people who are with you, they don't really look directly at you when you're out. Okay, okay. Ooh, this a little look. Ooh, okay. I got a little shadow on that. This is a little potent. And you know what? Just being vulnerable, being honest, letting people know, I missed the mark that day. But you know what? It taught you what not to do or what to do for the next time. I learned that I can't trust my mirrors in my car, honey. No, I cannot trust the mirrors in my car. I have to look at that side. It's something about that side mirror on the car that really tells the truth. I don't I don't know if it's the sun hitting your face, but it's something about that side mirror. Let me see right here. Oh, this gonna be a funny one, y'all. This gonna be a funny one. This story coming up right now, it's got to be the dumbest criminal in May of 2024. The dumbest one. My daughter sent me this on Instagram. Y'all know how we be trading stories, trading all types of stories. And she was getting a key and a key off this man. Now, I'm going to tell you what we're going to hear before you hear it, because sometimes the videos play so fast, you're not able to grasp what's being said. So let me set up the scene, in other words. It's just commentary, folks. This is just commentary. I don't know why I went right there, because the girlies say go right here first and then go right here. Then bring that together. Okay, so stop going in the middle, Renee. Stop going in the middle. Gotta remind myself. But what I'm getting ready to play is actual footage of a court case. And it's actually a driving without a license case. So I am going to put some right here, but it's going to be almost color of my skin. There we go. Now let's see if we can bring these together. I'm going to try to do my finger first, because sometimes your finger warms the product up and it make it look good. We still using this. I'm using these two colors. So I want to do it with my finger first. Okay. Okay. So let's listen to this case. This is a judge, and they're having virtual court. And the case is this man has been charged with driving without a license. Y'all hear me now? Y'all hear me? I want y'all to get all the details before we get into this quick video. Man been charged for driving without a license.
Public Defender Natalie Pick for Mr. Harris, who should be present with them.
Mr. Harris,
are you driving?
actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Look at this. This virtual court. And this man is driving.
You stationary?
Going on right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 24 weeks of the court.
So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license. Oh.
Look at him looking stuck.
Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Baby. What is going on with this generation? What is going on with this generation? This man gone. You know what? I tried to give him some grace. I said, you know what? That man was driving around. He didn't see who was calling. His phone rang and he just picked up the phone. He knew he had court and he just picked up the phone. But I don't know if I can even say that because he had the phone facing him directly. That phone was not shaking. The phone was like it was on a stand facing him in the car. What's going on? What is actually going on? This man got on the screen for yes, it was a Zoom call. Perfect nails. It was a Zoom call. He didn't even have to go to court personally. It looked like he had representation, like everything was lined up for him to win. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he didn't have to do much for him to win. All he had to do was answer the phone. I said, you know what? This man knew he had court. This man could have won his case. All he had to do was pull over before they called. Or he could have just let the phone ring, park his car, and then call them back. Yes, perfect. It was so funny when they said, you ready for court? He said, yes, I'm just pulling into my doctor's office now. Like that was going on. We don't give a damn where you was pulling into. And the judge, baby, the judge looking like, I know y'all is not trying to prank me. He is really looking at them lawyers like, get the F out my face with this BS. Y'all see this man on this camera. Like, they shouldn't even said nothing. They should just pack up their little suitcase. Them lawyers should have just packed up their little suitcase and threw the peace sign up and walked on out the damn room. Because the man sealed his case as soon as he cut the camera on. And y'all know what I'm going to do. When this live is over with, I'm going to screenshot this man's face and put it on my community wall. That's going to be the community post today. And when y'all see the face, y'all going to know who it is. This man actually was at court on a driving without a license charge, cut his Zoom camera on, and was still driving without a license. This man told the judge, can't touch this. about them, you can't touch this. This man said, ain't nobody gonna notice. The trees in the background, the buildings going by, ain't nobody gonna notice this. They just gonna see my face. Boy, you sitting there with the whole seatbelt on and everything. Now, I don't know about this. Look like this damn concealer got me a little casket. And I could probably get some color. So let me just not even just go directly to, I'm going to go back in here and get one that's a little more color. Yeah. Yeah. See if I can, take the casket out. Oh, that was quick. Took a little casket ready out of that. Okay, so I can do a whole, so that's got to be the dumbest criminal of May 2024. I would say the dumbest since COVID, because even during COVID, people knew to cover up their background. He could have just answered the phone and not cut his camera on. That would have gave, the court gonna tell you to cut it on, but it would have gave you a couple of minutes before they said, Mr. Jones, is that you? Is that you, Mr. Jones? That's going to give you time to pull your car to the side and stop it. And then they would have said, Mr. Jones, you got to cut your camera on. And then you pretend like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm cutting my camera on now. I'm cutting my camera on now. You still buying yourself time to cut your camera on. No. You came on there bold and wrong, honey. Bold and wrong. That's why I said I got to do this one. This got to be the dumbest criminal there is. Oh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post both of those videos in my description, because that man's face was so funny. Okay. Y'all, so this did give me that this just a whole little face I can wear to work. But I'm gonna try to go in with a little more and see if I can get a little oop and a oop. Makeup Forever said, do not play with me. Look at that. When doing too much goes wrong. I hope you can blend out. I hope you can blend out. I know I should have went down to the dog, but we play in makeup. That's what we do. We got to figure it out some kind of way. So I'm just going to get my blending. I'm going to get my blending on. I think the reason why I chose this color is because I do not like red colors. Okay, so it blended out. Yes, it blended out. Somewhat, it blended out here. So it gave me a little contour. Oh, you just went to Sephora Perfect? Oh, you only got perfumes? Okay. And I didn't even get this during the Sephora sale. I think because I was on the fence. But then the Sephora sent me an email or something and said free shipping or something. Oh, extra points. That's what it was. I got an email about a week ago or a week and a half ago about you get points, 500 points if you spend so much amount. And I said, let me go back and go and get the palette I was looking at, so I can get some points. So y'all don't forget, it's about to be the first of the month. I pulled my little bills out where I went on my little vacation. I got a couple of credit cards I need to pay back down, but it's about to be the first of the month. It's time for us to get them little bills out and see what kind of damage we did in the month of May. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I will see y'all in my next morning upload. Y'all stay safe, riches. Peace. Woo! We done seen the dumbest man on earth at his simple court case. And he could not Hold it together. Wow.